Hey everyone, welcome back to Code of the Row. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create fighting animations for ACF. I'll be using this pack specifically, and this is called the animation pack for fighters. And it pretty much comes with a bunch of flying kicks, hand-to-hand combat, jumping, movement animations, and so on. Let's get started. So in my ACF Ultimate Player UE4, I'm just setting my skeletal mesh to the ACF mannequin. Yours might just say SK underscore mannequin. I just added an ACF in front of it because there are so many mannequins from all the asset pack I have in here. So you'll see that it's a little annoying to go through each of them until I see the one that is in the Ascent Combat Framework. And this is from my previous video, so you can ignore this. So now all I'm going to do is just assign these fighter animations to my ACF skeleton. So you'll see that when I hit find skeleton, it's already on my ACF UE4 mannequin skeleton, but I need to do it for the rest. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go up to the fighter animations folder, and then in this filter, I'm just going to look for animation, and I want to click until the green animation sequence comes up. So I'll just right click, enable only this animation sequence, and then I'll select all by hitting Control A, right clicking, and then I just want to replace the skeleton, and it's probably going to take a little bit to load. And then I'll just copy paste in that ACF UE4 mannequin skeleton that I have and hit OK. And then I'll save all of them. And since I'm not using any weapons, I'm just going to be adding this to my unarmed moveset. And specifically, I'm going to have this go into my actions. So now that it's done saving, I can see what it looks like. So we'll see this kick animation, pretty fast pace, and I'll see some other stuff. So there's an air combo, attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, attack 4, attack 5, and attack 6, and so on. So, and there's also running an attack, and that's pretty easy to set up since Ascent Combat Framework already has one of that for us, and we can just replace it with this animation. Just make sure you create it into a montage to turn on traces. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do first is go over to my ACF Ultimate Player, UE4 character, and then I want to scroll down in the Components tab until I see my ACF actions, and then I will open up my ACF underscore player actions. And now I'll double click this, and in my actions.attack, there is already something that says melee combo animation montage. So when I double click this, you can see that the default is currently just this, and it goes to this, then it goes to combo 2, and then it goes to combo 3. So all I really need to do in order to set this up properly is just replace this using the fighter animations. So what I'm going to do is go to my fighter animations pack, go to animations. I'll do sequence 1, and let's do some combos. So for this animation specifically, I want to make sure there are traces on, and I need to include some sockets to make sure the feet is going to be used as a weapon. Okay, perfect. So it actually ends from the last one. So that's actually really nice. So what I'm going to do is right click, and under animation, I want to create an animation montage. And I want to target that ACF UE4 mannequin skeleton, and I'll call this combo 1 attacks underscore AM for animation montage. I'll double click to open this up. And now all I want to do is pretty much copy how this animation is set up currently. So you'll see an ACM activate and then an ACF notify action. And the ACF notify action just tells us we can leave this state and either enter the next one or just start moving again. So I'll drag in combo 1, and then next to it combo 2, and then combo 3, and combo 4. And now I'll leave the first one as default, and then I'll right click, add a new montage section, call this combo 01, and then another one here, combo 02, and another one here, combo 03. And then I just want to drag them in the appropriate places. And you'll see by default, it's already going into, for example, this combo goes to this combo, it goes to this combo, and then it ends. So under my notify, I'm going to add a second track. And for notify, I will add an ACM activate collision ANS. And this will be during the time of the attack. So from here to here. Actually, the entire punch is good. And then I'll add a ACF notify exit after this. The only part that matters of this ACF notify exit is where this diamond is. The rest of it, it doesn't matter if it overlaps. So if you want it to combo really fast, I'll put it right after this ACM activate goes off. And then I just want to add one here. And then I'll add this over here. So this one looks like it's attacking twice. So I'm actually going to have two of these. So one will activate here for this punch, and then another one for this kick. So this one will do a quick punch, and then this kick. I want to activate this here, and then he can exit out of this. And this will count as two attacks. And then he'll do a jumping attack, just like that. And then I want to exit right after this. And the diamond will be right after this. So that's good. And now for each of these, I forgot to set these to root motion. So I'll go ahead and do that. I can just shift click on all of these, right click, and then I will edit via property matrix by going to asset actions, edit selection in property matrix. And then I'll just select all of these and I can, if I do one at a time, it'll just check it. But if I just type in root and search for it and then hit this check mark, all of them will be root motion. And now I'll go back. And pretty much I just want to assign this to my melee combo in my action set. So now I'm just going to add that attack combo 1 actions. And the other thing I need to do is make sure that my kicks have a trace on them. And in order to do that, I'm going to go to my ACF Ultimate Player, UE4, and you'll see that there is a collisions manager. And basically this damage trace is showing right fist and left fist only. And these will turn on as soon as it attacks with it. And now you'll see that when I unequip my sword, and I'll just drop these by hitting E on top of them. And now when I pretty much just punch, you'll see my animations are going off. It's a bit clunky. I definitely need to play with the animation timing, but it is doing exactly what it is. And it does sound a little weird because there are no sounds. And now when I go back to my character, I just want to make sure that my right fist and that my right and left fist and feet are working as attack modifiers. So when I go over to my ACF collisions, you'll see the damage traces are right fist and left fist. So for example, under damage traces, when you open this up in right fist, you'll see the start and end socket are pistol and spell. And then the start and end socket for the left fist is left weapon and spell left. So let's check our mannequin and just confirm how much of that actually means anything. So if I go to spell, so it pretty much ends here and starts at pistol. And pistol's over here. Okay, yeah, so the range is around, like, it's pretty good. So we pretty much just need to do the same thing for our legs. So for example, when we go to our feet underscore R or L, I want my... Okay, so underscore foot R, or sorry, under foot R, I can use the socket kick end and kick start. So these are already actually in here. So it'll go from here to here, which is pretty good, but it's only for the right feet. So I need to add the same thing for my left feet. So I'll go to calf underscore L, and then I will add a socket and call this kick start underscore L. And then under my feet ball L, I'll add a socket called kick end underscore L. So now that these sockets are set up, I'm going to go back to my ACF Ultimate Player UE4 and just add 2 more damage traces. So this one will be called right kick or right leg. And then I'll add another one for left leg. And I'll just copy most of these. So the radius will be 5. And the start socket will be my kick start and then kick end. And then for my left leg, I want to do kicks. Pretty much the same sockets, just an underscore L after it. L. And then kick end underscore L. And I'll just do something like ACF cut damage type for now and do 50. But you can change this to impact or whatever damage type you will have in your game. And in my combination animation montage that I created, I'm actually going to just break all of these. So I'll just hit this arrow, remove the link, just so I can choose to continue or break it off. And I'm going to give it more HP because it's dying way too fast. It's going to make it super tanky, so it'll just be my punching bag. So now I'll set all the radiuses to 25. When I hit compile and save and hit play, I just need to unequip my sword. And when I attack this guy, you'll see that he is taking damage. And I'm missing a lot, but yeah. That's pretty much just how you get your hit animation set up. The link to my Patreon and Discord are in the description below. Feel free to join the community. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.